Episode 2 of Reading People's Favorite Books. If you want to be in the running, comment one of your favorite books. For this episode, I read Looking for Alaska by John Green, and oh my god, this book almost broke me. I read it mostly at work, which was not a good idea, because I cried a lot. This book follows Miles Halter, who is starting his junior year of high school at a boarding school where he meets a group of friends, and within that group of friends is Alaska, a girl who he almost immediately has feelings for. So let's get into the review. Normally, with friend groups and books, it takes me some time before I'm invested in them. With this book, it took no time at all. Immediately, I cared about the characters, and I believed that their friendship was real. I think a lot of that had to do with John Green's writing itself. He's a very strong writer. He's a very clear voice, and I love that. I went into this book knowing that Alaska died. What I did not know was that she died halfway through, so there were only like 100 or so pages that were given to us to get invested in these characters. But it felt like so much longer. At no point did it feel rushed. It made perfect sense to me, and I don't know how he did that. Obviously, the friend group dynamic changes after Alaska dies, but the way that they handled their grief also felt believable to me because there was a lot of anger, there was a lot of sadness, but it wasn't all sadness, and that is a very accurate portrayal of grief to me. I only wish we had seen more of Alaska's interaction with the other students outside of the main friend group, so the reaction from the student body would make a little bit more sense. The second half of the book, where they're trying to figure out why or how her death happened, was really heartbreaking to me, because even if they do get answers, that grief is still going to be there. Getting answers doesn't change what happened. And they do each have their own epiphany about that, which I was happy to see. Total side note, I love the scene where the colonel is laying in Miles's bed and they're holding hands. That was really sweet to me. I like seeing male friendships where they can be physically affectionate. My only real critique with this book is that I didn't like how much of a focus was spent on Alaska's body. I understand that may be accurate for a teenage boy, I just didn't enjoy reading it. Other than that, amazing book, amazing exploration of grief, perfect representation of a friend group, 4.5 stars.